Hey, how's it going? All right, so I got a smile on my face today, especially because today is a special day. Friday, July 29th. 6 years ago on this day, wow, 6th anniversary of my Liberation Day. I like to think of it as the last day I've actually had to work for someone else, the last day I had to have a job, the last day where I wasn't in control of my own future. And wow, I had to cap it off because, man, I can't believe it's been 6 years. Man, it's been awesome 6 years, an awesome 6 years. But you know what? Let me get you started as far as why this day is actually so important. So it's actually the last day I actually had to play hooky from a job. So the first time I ever had to play hooky, I remember, man, it was a very hostile environment. And we had cycles based on the development for software. And I can remember, based on those 4-week cycles, the last week of every week was like the toughest week. It was when everything had to come together. And I can remember in that environment, there were a few folks that were trying to throw me under the bus. So that last week was usually sort of a critical point, and them trying to actually throw me under that bus. Well, I had to make a decision. Since they were trying to can me, I figured I'm going to make it really hard for them to do so. So I'm not going to show up that last week. So I had so much vacation that the last week of every sprint I actually took off, the entire week. And the reason I actually did that was because, well, they couldn't blame me for anything if anything didn't get done. So that's the first time I actually had to play hooky. And it was so impactful that the company actually had to put a policy in place to stop that from happening, because I was the first one to do it. So I guess I was a little bit out of the box thinker even back in the day. But more recently, and not necessarily more recently, but within the past 6 years ago, I played hooky for the last time from a job. I was given 2 weeks notice, and in giving that 2 weeks, I recognized how insignificant I actually was in my position and for my role. And the reason being is no one else knew that I was laid off and I had 2 weeks left, other than my management and my direct customer. None of my coworkers, nothing. So there was no party, there was no, I hope you land on your feet on the next gig. There was none of that, right? So I didn't tell a soul. I kept it all to myself. And that last day, actually the day before the last day, I was at the office and I was the last one there and I was finishing everything up, and I thought to myself, why would I show up on the last day at a place that I was not appreciated? Why? What makes sense? So I decided, you know what? I'm going to finish up all my work on the second to last day, and I'm just not going to show up on the last day I was expected to be. And it's not like anybody's really going to question anything other than, oh, well, Essel's not here. Wonder why. I guess we'll see him Monday. Well, nope. So this is my Liberation Day. I made the decision to play hooky on the last day that I was actually supposed to show up to a job. The last day. And I've never gone back since. So I love this anniversary because it represents something significant to me. And wow, I feel like my life kind of started at that turning point. And I've been able to do so many things that I never would have had the opportunity of otherwise. So I'm here, I guess, at my office today on Fridays, the bowling alley. And wow, I'm going to take in a movie as well, because I made sure that I just kept this day to myself and I did everything that I wanted to do. And I'm still living that dream on. So I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate you hearing my message. I know it's a little bit long-winded, but man, sometimes hooky's not a bad thing if you actually have to put it into place. Remember, make sure you are celebrated and not tolerated in whatever environment you are in. And well, if things aren't looking good, it may be a time for a change of season or change of environment. So appreciate you tuning in. I'll tell you how the day goes, but well, I got to get to it. So talk to you later. Bye.